Okay. So then we have Pekala, Felon Jr., and we can assume the dad's name would be Felon?
Felon Moore.
Felon Moore. Okay. So we should just start looking then?
So you guys just want to come down the hallway here? Come on.
Merritt, you're not making orcs look any better in my eyes.
You should probably remove all the dead enemies, Rob.
Okay.
The zombies are all still up as well.
I'm looking for any drow tracks. I know I saw some earlier. She wasn't captured, but I'm just still keeping my eyes open for anything like that.
Vitari's going to stay back with the woman and her child towards the rear rank.
I'm going to be near the rear, but I can't follow up due to the heavy armor.
I will be in the front.
As I'll be walking near Merritt, continually asking him questions about his mage hand specifically, but magic in general, and
Now
maybe
that we're
tossing some
closer to
towards
here, can we see
Vitari
any more?
as well.
Okay.
Orin or Vitari, do you have your spell book out in the open?
My spellbook is worn in my back, like a. It's as described from the. You can see in the picture, it's worn across my back, it looks like a giant coffee table book, with straps across that I wear across my shoulders. It's ridiculous looking.
Like a backpack book?
Yeah, it's exactly like it's ridiculous, like a giant trapper keeper on my back.
I love it.
That's some flavor.
So
So what's up with the spellbook then? Why are you asking?
Oh, that's a long story, my friend.
No, Rob. He was wondering if it was open. Or out in the open.
because Orin is interested in spell books.
For that.
So yeah, can
So-
you see anything? Yeah.
Yeah, come on in. Pekala leads you to her husband's body.
So we're going in all the way?
Also, Orin, if you're interested in spell books, I do have a book of poetry I'm working on if you'd like to flip through it.
Yeah, maybe when we're resting later, I will flip through it.
Darvin, watch out to the west. There's another pipe right there. I know you don't do good with those. There might be
So-
rats in there.
1 second.
I promised Merritt I'd help him get published if we get out of here.
Merritt gets very excited.
So as you walk into this room, you have sensations of profound sadness, loneliness, and unfulfilled yearning. It emanates from the place. There are strange sounds, unnatural silences, and an overall unsettling atmosphere. You notice that there are also strange cold spots settling in the room.
I'd like to investigate this bubble-looking thing to the south here. This is all that's that we can see of the room, correct? This is the entire room?
This is the entire room.
Okay. I want to investigate this thing to the south.
I'm gonna investigate the body on the left.
Can Vitari pull the boy against me so he's not looking at this awful scene? Kind of, holding him against me so he's not bearing witness to this while we poke and investigate?
Yes.
Okay.
Wow, what a nice guy.
How deep
I
is
actually
the
say
water
that.
in here?
Wow,
He
what a
already
nice
saw
guy.
the scene before we came here.
I
It's
just,
fine.
yeah, I know.
It's what
Nah.
Vitari would do.
Keep that demon kid away from me.
Old men like to have kids close by.
Oh
How
boy.
deep is the water in this room?
As Merritt tries to go close to the pipe, I say, be careful. We had a bad experience with these pipes.
Let's
The
get the answer
room-
to that water.
The room is only slightly soggy on the floor.
Okay.
Um,
Not enough to qualify as difficult terrain.
no.
Alright, so
Are
this
you-
bubble.
Are you having the bat come in, Merritt?
I think he's good where he's at.
That's a good call. That's
You
a
should
good
kind
call.
of let him just block the doorway there.
Okay. So, as you begin to poke around, you hear this. If you don't have your sound on, you have to play this. And you see this.
I don't want to see this. Oh boy.
I think a ghost just crawled across my shadow.
Where did we see it? Can you ping on the map where we saw it?
Oh, yeah, it's right here. Hold on.
Ghost!
Who you gonna call?
Ghostbuster.
There he is.
Right over the dead body.
He says, I must find the guards' chambers. Why, what? Is it so cold down here? And wet? Where am I again? What has become of me? His blank, incorporeal face turns to his wife and son. Why do you seem so far away, Pecola? Felon Jr.? Why have you come to this place?
Oh, great spirit, you must pass on from this world. But first, do you have any information?
He mentioned
He's-
the guard's chamber.
He says, I must find the guard's chambers. I cannot rest until I do. And I do not know why.
Guys, this is classic ghosting. This ghost is going to ghost us up until he solves whatever issue he had in life. He's going to have to follow us. I hope you like ghosts.
Just let him tag along.
What have we got ourselves into?
Einor is thoroughly frightened, though. He's clinging down into like the deepest folds of my robe.
He
Why do you need to find the guards' chambers?
actually, all of you have to make a DC 13 Wisdom saving throw to fight your fear of this. He's
Is this
not.
a magical effect?
It is a. It's a
Just an
ethereal.
aura.
It's an
thing?
ethereal presence.
You said wisdom?
Yeah, a DC 13 Wisdom saving throw.
Just pure wisdom.
God damn it.
Is it the number on the left or the right that counts?
Left, unless it's advantage. Advantage is both.
Well, that's
Ooh.
why I'm asking whether or not it's a magical effect, because I have advantage on wisdom saving throws against magic.
It's not magic. It's. Yeah, it's not
It's
magic.
just something other than.
I saved either way, so.
How do we find the wisdom saving throw that's skilled? All I see is unskilled.
There's under core
That
stats, there's a save column.
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
it's that?
I forgot. Thanks.
Yeah, so
Yeah. Otherwise, it's unskilled, and you're just rolling plain.
Yes,
Which
so
I barely just evaded.
does that mean
Halflings
that?
get advantage on saving throws against being frightened?
What's that?
Halflings get advantage on saving throws against. Oh, it's a gnome, not a halfling.
Yeah, I'm a gnome, so I get
did this on the
advantage
wrong
on all magical saving throws against wisdom, intelligence, and charisma.
wow. So against
in
all
his
spell effects
thoroughly,
for that. That's great.
Or in this thoroughly offended at being called a halfling.
This is the second time I've done it.
It is.
Look, my feet aren't that big, okay?
Rob, do I know any songs about Ghost?
Yeah, Of course you do.
I'm gonna start playing one.
But you don't because you're scared. You are really scared, Merritt, and Eleanor is not.
No,
I grab Merritt by his collar, and I shake him a little bit, maybe slap him on the face, and I tell him to straighten up. It's just
Well,
a ghost.
actually, Merritt, you're gonna want to use your inspiration, I think, to re-roll your saving throw here, because you failed it by 5 or more, so you will age 1d4 times 10 years.
Whoa.
That's massive.
Merritt, you might want to use your inspiration and get that 17 to count.
I get a -1 on this, guys.
You can also
No, you-
use your own bardic inspiration die as well on top of that, correct?
Yes, you can.
Yes, you can.
So inspiration die reroll and then bardic inspiration.
Don't age.
Yep.
Yeah, let's go ahead and do that.
So roll another wisdom save and add 1d6 on top of it. Hey, wait. How many? You have 2 or 3 bardic? 2. So I'm gonna give you a bar, like their key points,
Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense.
so that we can track.
Hold on, I just recalled something though. Inspiration is actually giving you advantage, if I recall, not
No,
reroll.
it's giving you.
Yeah, it's advantage.
So then his 17 works as it is, right?
Right.
He doesn't
so
even
he,
have. He doesn't
so
even
he doesn't have
use
to
bardic
spend it.
inspiration.
right. You're right. So you just have to spend your inspiration, and you can.
Well, the problem
You
is I would
can-
just look really cool with gray hair, but I guess I'll go ahead and do that.
Well, hey, it's up to you.
He does have.
I mean,
he does have
it's-
Gandalf's blue robe.
It's not a pleasant experience. I mean, you're scared so intensely that the fright sucks years of life out of you.
It'll probably leave him
You
weak
gotta
and
think
debilitated as well.
basically.
Yeah, I'll
Princess
go ahead and
Bride.
use inspiration
It's
to
that
get the
kind of
advantage
fear.
and pass.
Princess Bride kind of fear.
That was a lot of talking.
Yes. Princess Bride kind of fear?
Remember when he's being tortured and the fear machine?
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and use my inspiration and then play my ghost song.
Awesome.
So
Okay.
start with who you gonna call?
So, the ghost of Felon Moore does not scare any of you. He
Even the
slow-
kid?
Oh,
Kid doesn't see the ghost. I'm holding him against me.
Okay.
Pecola looks at him, and despite the fact that there's no distinguishable features of his face, it's kind of just like you see it. I already pulled it up. But here it is again. She looks at him and says, "Felon, why are you, how could it?" And she begins to cry and fall down on her knees. He says, "I must find the guards' quarters," and he begins to drift this way. He goes through Tarnak over
I
here,
shiver.
and he says, "I was trying to get up through here. That's
Why?
the last thing I remember."
Why are you trying to get to the guards' quarters?
I was told to get to the guards' quarters, and I died. I died, and I can't seem to move past this place until my initial quest is complete. Can you find it for me?
Of
I
course
call-
we can.
I call out to him and said, "For the love of your child and wife, man, show us what the guard chamber is. With haste."
Wait, I still want to check this thing out in the south. It's ringing suspicious to me.
Oh, that is a You remember the
Windows?
the bubbles of magical power that encase the prison
Mm-hmm.
from the outside water?
So that's all that is?
You see out into the underwater depths of the ocean.
So it's not like some magical device is just gonna come out and attack us as soon as we go through the pipe?
There's nothing to say that it would. It just looks much like the magically encased, it's just giving visage
Right.
to the outside ocean, which is actually breathtaking. It's beautiful out there. It's dark, but there is enormous alien-looking coral reefs and a multitude of creatures. Even you see a shark swimming out there.
Okay. Alright, well, I feel a lot safer then.
So what's the move?
Did anybody bother to check out the dude in the corner?
Yeah, I was
I
asking
was
about
about
that.
to do that. Let
Okay.
me check out the corpse.
Yeah. So, another half-dead man, a human, who looks much the same as Felon Moore's body, but for whatever reason, he moved on. His soul moved on. But the cause of death is drowning.
Drowning.
But
Does he have
didn't
anything
die of
on him?
drowning. He died of drowning, but the other guy died of blood.
The blood
Yes.
is
Killer.
from their clawing, but they both main cause of a death, drowning. Secondary cause, clawing to get out.
Clawing on the
anyone-
floor?
I'm gonna take the mage hand with the torch and stick it right in the entrance here of the pipe. See if we can get visibility on what's going on in there.
All right, I'm checking the body for anything useful.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
What's
go
on the
ahead and
body?
start
This-
heading up the pipe.
Okay, as you put the mage hand with the torch into the pipe, a door swings shut behind you, and water
Oh my god.
begins
I knew it.
pouring
I
out.
face palm.
I knew it. Tarnak
Um,
knows.
Water
Wait, the bat-
begins gushing and pouring out into the chamber
Okay.
from the pipe.
Oh, not from. Oh. Aw.
Can we crawl up
It's a
the
solid
pipe?
steel
the pipe,
wall,
wait.
right? That just dropped down on behind us?
Yes,
How tall is the roof? Like the ceiling, not roof, ceiling.
20 feet.
Is there anything like any other passageways up top?
Not visibly.
Well,
So-
the bat's cut off from us, so we can't really fly up there anymore.
That couldn't talk to us.
So
No, but
what?
Wait, can ferrets climb walls and identify things?
The walls are probably very slick. That would be a
I'm
sure.
sure. I'm sure that everyone has a lot of questions, but we're gonna have to go into initiative now.
Oh.
Jesus.
So let me clear this.
All right, people, we gotta stop triggering traps without looking first.
I told
Don't just
y'all.
open doors and stick hands in pipes without,
Darvin knows that lesson very well.
Yeah, pipes are bad, and friggin' we bad.
Darvin is saying this out loud as water begins to rush and fill up to his knees.
Orin, I'm very mad at you.
Because I rolled better than you?
Well, no, because I was clicking on my token at the exact moment that you rolled, so I just saw green, and I'm like, yay, I rolled! And then I just get a message. You attempted to use a roll command looking for the value of a selected token.
Oh yeah, you gotta click your token first.
Yeah, you
My
gave me that false
rolls
hope.
today are terrible. Oh my god.
Alright, so we're in initiative order. And Bellinor's worse than the normal people.
For now. Guess not.
Orin with that high initiative today.
Yeah.
So the water is pouring out, and Oh, I have to add him into here. 1 second.
I thought bards got like half their proficiency on initiative or something.
I don't think anybody gets bonuses on proficiency.
Bards have some
You mean
ability where they get
initiative?
half their proficiency on any skill, and initiative is just a dexterity skill check.
I don't think that counts.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
You're
been a lot
talking
of
about jack of all
discussion already.
trades.
Yeah, jack of all trades.
Yeah, it does. It does benefit initiative because it's considered just a dex check.
So
Okay, so I get an extra 1
But-
on initiative.
No, hold on. That's only to. Is it to? Oh yeah, it is to ability checks. So yeah,
Yeah.
that should count.
Badass.
it's not factored in.
It is. Yeah. Jack of all trades is. Yeah.
It was set.
That's factored
mean-
into initiative.
No,
No, I know.
You didn't
I
get any
believe-
roll.
Right,
No,
did it-
I just now updated it. I had 1 total for Dex. I just updated it, so now it's 2. 1 for Dex,
Okay.
1 for Jack of all trades.
Awesome. Cool. So, did you update your turn here? Well, actually, it won't make a difference
It won't make a difference. I just updated it on the character sheet.
For going
Right.
forward.
for future.
Yeah, good catch, guys. Appreciate it.
Yeah, who
So,
was it? That was Bellinor that count that?
No,
that wasn't Darvin.
Thanks, Darvin. I almost forgive you for the fountain.
Well, you're about to get all wet again, so let's figure this out.
So Merritt was thinking about playing a ghost song when he stuck his mage hand into dark corners of pipes. And
Sorry.
can you feel what your mage hand feels?
No.
No, I don't
No.
believe so.
No.
It's just
no.
a magical construct. No way tied to the senses.
Because then if
Okay.
it gets hit, then you would take damage, right? Because
Well,
you would
that's
feel the
you
pain.
just-
Yeah. So.
Okay. So it is Orn's turn.
Okay, so how forcefully is the water coming out of the pipe?
Very forceful. Very forceful.
Like, he
At
can't
the-
climb against it.
Oh, what? No, I wouldn't say that.
So that's what I'm going to
it's-
try to do.
It's rushing out, but it will definitely require a strength check to push through it now. If it fills up all the way, then obviously it will reach an equilibrium, and then you will be able to try to swim through.
Everyone, let's shove the halfling through the pipe. Everyone just keep pushing them. Keep
So
them
I'm
out.
start
gonna head
doing that.
over to the pipe with the intention of climbing in. But at the same time, if water's coming in and air's going out, the air's got to be going somewhere. So can I look around to see if there's a vent or a grate or something?
Water weighs more than air. It can just not go anywhere. It'll just get denser, more pressured.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's a mechanical limit to how much the air can get compressed.
I mean,
It has
there's
to go
that.
somewhere.
If you have a room and you have a sea outside of it, and you poke a hole in the wall, the water will rush in without.
Okay, well that's a good
having-
point. Is this seawater?
Is that something we can determine?
I can
Sure,
taste it.
yeah.
Is
Maybe
it
with
salty?
taste it, then.
Yeah, it has a salty taste. Not that you would be familiar with it. You know that it is seawater from the splashing of it in your face because you've heard what seawater tastes like. But back on Kier, there is no such thing as salt water.
Even in the
Okay.
oceans.
No,
Right.
it's
It's
like
Swarmium.
quicksilver.
It's like mercury.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
All right, I'm going to try to press against the flow of water into the pipe.
Okay. How many feet have you moved already?
Just 10 to get to where
Okay.
I'm at.
So go ahead and give me a strength check.
Unskilled strength check.
We can help.
Oh,
Trips and falls.
The little gnome goes over to the rushing water and gets knocked prone by the blast.
It's getting wet behind the ears over there.
My publishing deal.
So is that the end of his turn?
I believe so, unless there's something else.
I guess well, no, I've got 15 feet of movement left, so I'm going to use that 15 feet to stand back up,
Okay.
and then I'm
Reasonable.
done.
Okay. Felon Moore. He is floating above you, Orin, and he says, "No, no, not again, Peccola, Felon Jr. I'm sorry." And he doesn't know what to do, but he floats down through the... Well, actually, he comes and floats next to Peccola and Felon Jr. and attempts to comfort them as they have horrified looks on their faces.
He's making it worse.
Real quick, is this be common knowledge that can we determine how fast the water is filling the room, or is that something we would have to stop and notice?
It's been 0
After
seconds
this-
so far, so...
Yeah. After this round, the chamber will be half full, which means everything will become difficult terrain. After 2 rounds, the entire place will be submerged.
So 2 rounds, and then after that, we're living on borrowed time.
Yes.
Alright, Vatari.
Don't
I'm going to
forget.
turn to the ghost as I move across the room, and I'm going to practically hiss at him and tell him that if he doesn't help us, his wife and child will for the same fate he did. Snap out of it. Dead or no dead, you need to man up, help us get out of here, if any way you can.
Was there anything by the door? Is there a way to open the door?
I'm going to walk over to the pipe, and this is a stretch. But prestidigitation allows me to chill water. I'm wondering if I could freeze it or create some sort of shunt or try to slow it down or even create an ice barrier to,
I think
I don't know.
that's way
That's way out of the
abilities of my cantrip.
Yeah, prestidigitation and chilling the water won't really freeze it, will it?
No, you need an actual level
Yeah.
spell to do that.
And nobody has a force wall or anything like that?
Oh, is anyone
Level
here
1.
level like 13?
Not me.
If that's the case, then I'm going to use my turn to search, investigate the door to see if there's any kind of mechanism or any kind of fail-safe or, anything like that. That's what I'm going to do for my turn.
Does anyone want to try some acid on the metal door?
I doubt an ink bottle full will do anything.
No, but
Vitar-
as long as we have a hole, the water won't completely submerge the place.
Unless the water is filling faster than the hole is draining.
Yeah, we'll be
No,
floating with a
because-
hole there.
Because of the because there's more pressure.
Hold on, Rob's trying to say something.
Okay, go ahead, Rob.
I was just gonna say, Vatari, you're doing 2 things on your turn. You're vocally intimidating Felon Moore's ghost to
Yeah.
Oh.
You're cutting
Rob?
out, Rob.
Perfect.
Exactly.
Right in the middle of all the suspense.
User
This is where we
disconnected
start
from your channel.
brainstorming.
I'm gonna go ahead and check out this bubble, see if just maybe we might be
Hey,
able
Matt, I'm
to
thinking
transfer that to us.
maybe you want to try to climb out. You're probably one of the strongest people here, or not? Maybe I can help push you up.
Yeah, that's my plan.
If you ready your action for my turn, I'll push you. I can help you.
Yes.
Okay.
If push comes to shove, and some of us are gonna die.
Push
User entered your channel.
It comes to
Because
shove. I am shoving him.
well, it's not coming to all that just yet.
Oh,
But
no.
only half of us
I'm
have
gonna
the
shove him.
only half of us have the.
Yep.
Rob, your
the
mic is
waiver,
muted, so if
wash
you're saying
spin.
something, we cannot hear you.
So
What's the half that doesn't?
It's,
it's Merit
and
and inventory,
well, Merit.
User disconnected from your channel.
and we didn't think to ask Eastburn for his vial.
Nope.
Vitari, I'm sorry.
What? Why are you
I
sorry?
mean, while he was being raptured.
Yeah, we were all left behind.
Okay,
I am
let's
thoroughly
check if my
worried for Aino
backup
right
story
now.
is
User
complete.
entered your channel.
Hey,
Hey, Rob.
Welcome back.
sorry about that.
Good to hear that voice of doom again.
All right, I think we have a plan.
So, Vatari,
Yeah.
go ahead and roll an intimidation.
Oh, and Tim. Okay. So, are you saying I'm going to spend the lion's share of my turn browbeating the ghost? Is what you're saying?
Well, you can only perform one action.
Didn't you? Well, you
so
can.
you would either be
you can-
searching,
you can have-
investigating, or intimidating.
So I can't
can do
speak
both.
during my turn.
You can do both.
Oh, okay, never mind.
I don't. I
You
don't want to
can-
exchange a
You
know
can
a
use your
long
free
conversation.
action.
Yeah, I was just going to give him some harsh words to try to snap him out of his
User
pity.
disconnected from your
pity party.
channel.
Who just see?
User entered your channel.
That was Rob again.
And I don't know why I'm having some delays here.
I'm getting the feeling that Roll20 is not conducive
So,
to voice chat.
yeah, roll an intimidation check. Are you rolling a intimidation check?
There it is.
Yeah.
There it is. So Vitari also is investigating the door. So give me a investigation roll. There doesn't seem to be anything to do with this door except sheer force. Like
see about
you
that.
believe that with enough strength you could possibly maybe open it.
I'm gonna use my move action, move out of the way, and I'm gonna announce that the door might be able to muscle through it if we have, if we all dig in. And that's my turn.
Okay, Merritt.
So he was not intimidated?
You
You're
won't
cutting
see the
out again.
results until it's actually his turn, and then you'll see if he does something because of it.
Oh, yeah,
Okay. Alright, guys. Do I try to muscle my way up the pipe or break down the door?
Your choice. You're the one who got us into this.
I yell at Merit to wait for me to blast it with acid.
Matt, whatever you do, wait for me to help you.
Yeah.
So just get your action ready for the pipe or the door, and I'll help you with it.
Okay. How sure are you we can break that door down?
It looked like we could lift it or open it or pry it open. That's what it did me.
All right. Let's go for it. So I'm gonna ready my action so I can get Darvin to help me out with it. And I'm going to get my trident ready to try to either muscle through or pry it open, whichever way. As I start poking at it, it seems to work better.
Can you give yourself bardic inspirations only work for other people?
No, he can.
It's anyone in the party, if I recall.
Oh wow! So he can give him his bonus action. He can give himself. That's interesting.
Okay, so he's getting bardic.
Wait,
inspiration.
no.
Hold on.
Readying an action? Because doesn't that use your bonus action already?
I think it does.
Readying action is a reaction, actually, is what it is.
Reaction.
Oh, yeah,
Okay,
reaction.
so
That's
that's
what it was.
Okay, so I'm going to give myself bardic inspiration.
Hold on, wait, no. To do so, you use a bonus action on your turn to choose one creature other than yourself within 60 feet of you who can hear you.
Ah, see, it is other
Not
than
yourself.
okay.
Then you can give me bardic inspiration, and I'll try the door, and you can help me.
So his
Sorry,
action would be to help you.
With Bardic Inspiration.
Well,
Or
he
wait.
can
Yeah.
can inspire me, and then he can help me open the door, so that way I can do it with inspiration. You know?
Right, and then an
Yes.
extra d6.
Yes.
Wait,
That makes
Tarnak,
sense.
you have your acid breath?
I do.
Okay, you should use your acid breath first before we try to open the door then.
Well, at this point, it really can't help much at all. It won't be able to grant any more advantage than Merit helping him.
All right.
Might get an
Um,
advantage on a strength
So,
check.
Yeah, Rob?
so, Merit, are you giving him the bardic inspiration?
Yeah, just so we can get the extra bonus, I'll go ahead and give him the bardic inspiration, and then hold my turn so that I assist him when it's his turn.
Right. So,
So he's using his action to help, and then his bonus action for Bardic Inspiration.
take one out of your blue bar, and then
Already did.
User disconnected from your channel.
He's having a lot of problems.
Yeah, I was thinking about doing the acid because
User
that will
entered your
definitely
channel.
at least grant advantage, if not break it
Either
more
that
down
or like
completely.
it will lower the DC required because this
I'm
might
sorry,
be
guys.
like a hard DC rather than a medium DC.
I think it's better now.
Yeah, it sounds
I,
good.
I just sometimes have to get out and get back in. I do it.
Breaking up again.
Yep.
Myself.
We didn't hear what you said.
Restart this computer.
Okay.
The one
So
that I
we
use for my voice.
Should we break?
User
for a little
disconnected
while?
from your channel.
He's already gone.
Oh well.
He's already getting advantage though. From,
Oh, no, he's still here.
yeah.
I guess we'll break it early then.
Yeah, this is a good time to do that.
Okay.
Well, I mean, we can still strategize throughout all this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
So 10,
Okay,
5
that's
minutes.
fine.
5 minutes. Okay.
5 minutes.
That's enough to just sit around here and wait.
Okay. So with my bardic inspiration and assisting, was that for Darvin or?
Yeah, that's for Darvin.
Okay.
See, what I'm wondering is, and it's probably still just a long shot, but whether we could actually use this little porthole thing. Maybe it's there for an actual reason, and we could twist the magic or whatever, make some little air bubbles. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
that's
but
likely?
that goes outside to the ocean.
Yeah.
So water
I-
won't be coming out. Water will be coming in.
Yeah, I thought about that, but I think we would drown in like half a second if we.
No. I'm not saying like actually remove it, but maybe it's got like transitive properties. You know, you touch it and then another air bubble. You can just break a piece off and then it just seals itself back up. Do you think that's likely?
I think so, because there has to be a way for the water to drain, because it drained while we were coming
Right.
in.
Yeah, that's a good point.
So we could break
Oh.
it and then give ourselves air bubbles, and then they just seal themselves back up.
Because the rest of the dungeon wasn't, watery
It wasn't
at all,
flooded.
right?
It wasn't messed up or anything.
Yes. Yeah, so
Yeah.
maybe like the water comes in to a certain point, and then, like you said, the bubble would break, and
Right.
then in some
It-
magical way, all the water comes out.
It's a long shot, but it could certainly be a possibility.
Yeah.
I would
Maybe
say that's
we should,
something.
we should save that as a last minute, because if the water comes in, we are most definitely screwed.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's something that I would say for the second turn.
But we should, I should start examining it while you guys,
Yeah,
while
either
Mary
Try to
and
break the door
Darvin
down.
start messing
Yeah.
around with the door.
Yeah. Darvin and I will mess with the door, and then either Tarnak or Bellinor, whichever one of you want to mess with that bubble.
Yeah.
I think Bellinor made a good thing about using my acid breath to try to lower the DC. We'll ask Rob whether he gave an actual description of how hard it would be. Because if it's 15, I think that would be doable, but if it's somewhere like, 20 or harder, then that'll be something that we need the acid
Yeah.
breath for.
It is like a large steel door, right? So.
Yeah, you're right, that would be a 20. I mean, steel armor, which will net us all some very good money, is 18 AC, so that's good.
Yeah.
Are you guys discussing the DC for opening that steel door?
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, how difficult it would be also to... It isn't just the fact that it's a heavy door. We're also being flooded with water.
Well, for now, we don't have
If
any
anything, the water
actual
will make it
penalties right
easier
now.
to pick it up.
Yeah, outside pressure,
User
but I mean,
entered your channel.
we don't have any penalties right now. Next turn, this one will get
Hey,
half speed
Welcome back. Is it
or
working better
difficult
now?
terrain.
Yeah.
I hope so.
All right,
I think so.
Merritt, you want to get in position by the door to help me, and we'll do this.
Yes, let's do
Darvin,
it.
you can set up a reaction to wait for me to break that to do the acid breath.
Sure, we'll do.
But we need to clear a path so that I don't hit anybody with the acid breath.
Can I push this kid out of the way?
Yeah. So Merritt's there. He plays something on his. It's like maybe an epic little drum beat, like almost. Okay, guys, we're either gonna die or we're gonna do it, and you play that for Darvin. It inspires him as he comes towards the door, and maybe rolls up his sleeves, and gets his muscles ready. Darvin, your turn.
All right, I'm gonna hold off and let Tarnik use his acid breath in the door first.
Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna come over here and I'm gonna try to blast. Hold on.
This would be really funny if you open the door by using acid breath, but then you hit the bat and then the bat
That's-
starts attacking.
Yeah, that's
That
what
would
I'm
be so
worried about
fun.
here.
I don't.
Well,
Well, let's
So
take
much
this one
fun.
problem at a time.
I
Yeah, I
shout
know.
for the bat
Yeah.
to fly up.
Alright, yeah,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna go ahead and do acid breath straight in front of me. Hopefully to either break the door down or lower the DC required.
You have a line or a cone?
It's a line.
Okay.
Isn't
You
it
don't
a
have to.
cone?
No,
I
it's
thought
a
it was-
5 foot by 30 foot line.
Oh, okay.
So you don't have to roll to hit. Just roll your damage.
Sure.
So he can hit the broadside of a barn with the acid breath.
Hey, that thing has saved our lives a fair amount of times.
I was actually thinking about what this looks like. If you really think about it, like he's basically vomiting bright purple acid.
Right.
You know.
After a
I've-
huge half-orc shoved the child out of the way and sang a song to me.
Yeah.
That child is gonna be emotionally
So that's 8.
scarred for life.
8.
8.
Okay.
Nice.
All right. And I'm running over with my ready to action to open that door.
Wait, is there an actual reaction to the acid breath first? Does the wall look corroded?
There is a swath of corrosion